Shalom, family, shalom. It's the Hebrew life again. It's Ishaq Bey Jerusalem. I'm back with a quick lesson. You know, I'm home from break, today is Christmas, and I decided, I'm gonna go get me some money today because I can care less about the holidays, more about the holy days with me. But, I find it very funny, that, the more you say you're not a part of something and you don't want to do it, the more the other side tries to push you to doing it. This whole day I've been telling my employees and people I don't celebrate a part of their festivities, and it seemed like they were kind of angry that I wasn't participating. And I want all the Hebrews out there, every brother and sister who's trying to stay righteous within the Most High, I want you to know, and I want everybody to know, we have to stay strong. We have to push on and stay strong in this walk. This walk isn't easy. And at times, you might feel alone on the walk, but we got to understand what we doing is for the Most High. And what a lot of people do in the world is they celebrate man-made traditions. It's, to me, it's plain as day. When I look at the scriptures, as we have right here, in Jeremiah 10, it clearly tells you, thus saith the Lord. I don't know if you can see that. Thus saith the Lord, Jeremiah 10. Learn not the way of the heathen. Be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. For the customs of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workmen, with the axe, and deck it with silver and gold, that they may fasten it with hammer and nail, that it may not move not. Now, when you read this to people, they say, well, I didn't cut the tree down and bring it in my house. And I've even heard Hebrews saying that this isn't even talking about Christmas, but these are all lies. If any custom is still kept today in this form, Jeremiah 10 is talking about it. I don't care if they call it Christmas, Hanukkah, or whatever. This custom that's being kept in Jeremiah 10 is still being kept today, on this day. And the Savior, the Hamashiach Christ, name has been mingled within this holiday that make people feel as if they're doing some justice or they're doing some good on this holiday. See, they always make it about the kids, and they always try to make it about the Hamashiach Christ. When Christ was born in the spring, he was never even born in the winter. What people are really celebrating is the winter solstice, the time the sun doesn't come out and for the longest period of the year. And another thing, if somebody tries to get past the Jeremiah 10, we just go to 2 Corinthians, verse 1, 1 Corinthians 10, verse 28. And this is another reason why I don't celebrate, because people say, well, you don't have to celebrate, but you can eat the food. And they say the same thing about Thanksgiving and any other festivity that's a man-made tradition. I don't want your food either. I don't want the holiday, nor do I want the food that's been prepared for the holiday, because it's a sin also to eat of that food. Let me read this to you. It says, but if any man say to you, this is offered in a sacrifice to idols. What is the idol today? Santa Claus. We all know if you mix the letters around in the word Satan, Santa is spelled Satan. It says, this is offered to the sacrifice of idols. Eat not for his sake that showed it, for the conscience sake, for the earth is the Elohim's and the fullness thereof. So what this is telling you, if somebody say, hey man, you want some of this? You want some of this food, man? It's for Thanksgiving. It's for Christmas. You are supposed to say no, because at that point, that person has told you this food is sacrificed to idols. Now, if this person say, hey, you want to eat some, you want some of this food? It's not for Christmas. I don't celebrate holidays. It's not for any holidays. And they're cooking. Okay, that's cool. But when somebody has a knowledge to you that this is for a holiday, and you put it in your mind and you know that it's sacrificed to idols, we cannot indulge. And the thing that kind of throw me the wrong way is, you know, it's not even the Gentiles that's going all out to celebrate these holidays. It's actually the Hebrews, the so-called black people who go hand in foot, you know, to try to make this thing work. These holidays, whether it's Christmas, Thanksgiving, I've seen more so-called black people celebrating these holidays and participating in them and trying to outdo one another. I see that more than I see the actual people who made the holidays celebrated. So we are the problem. When we can decide that we're not going to participate in man-made traditions as a nation, then we'll move forward. But long as we are participating in the man-made traditions, not knowing where it comes from, not knowing the origins of the holiday, just doing it because everybody else does it, then we remain lost. We remain lost. A person with no past doesn't have a future. And if you don't know the past to these holidays and the origins to these holidays, how could you know where it's leading you? You know? So I just wanted to say that. I want all my people out there, if you celebrating this day and your family giving you slack about not celebrating, and your employees giving you slack, and your girlfriend or whoever, you know what I'm saying? I want you to stay strong and know you're doing it for the Lord. Stay strong in the Most High. We don't, you know what I mean? He said they Christian music, and they just noise to him. That ain't even real songs to the Most High. They feast is abominable to him. So understand how the Most High is looking at this, and not how man is looking at them. Don't be sucked in by the man-made traditions of the world. Remain strong in the Most High, and know that Jeremiah 10 is on your heart, that Corinthians 10 and 28 is on your heart, that we don't celebrate and participate in these festivities. Even though we're in America, aka Babylon, we must remain like Daniel and like Joseph in his captivity, and not let the captivity get to us. We must be the difference. I'm Base Jerusalem. This is the Hebrew Life. Shalom, family. Shalom.